Hello, nobody's here yet. I don't think, but in case anyone is, hello. Having a little trouble logging into AJ. Is AJ down? Am I starting a stream and AJ won't log in, won't work? That's the problem. Well, anybody here yet? Hey! Yeah, I'm having trouble with the login. Oh wait, it's working now. Just messed up enough to annoy me. Let's pull that out, and I am live. Let me get the chat up on my other computer so I can actually watch it. Well, I am glad you made it. Hopefully someone else will make it too. Because right now it's just you and me. Which is a little less exciting than having a, actual group. But is there anything you wanted to ask me, or do you want to try out the GuFact command? No, I do not. But thanks for asking. I am going to. I've got my alt on, one of my alts on, because I'm bubble chatted, and I want to be able to see what people are saying. So I'm going to try to log in Gutak on the other computer, just so he can hang around and people can recognize him. Yeah, yep, I absolutely, that's everyone who doesn't give $100 to every one of their fans when they ask hates their fans. That's how that works, right? I mean, okay. Okay, do you not want to try my GuFact command? I made this neat command, and it's right in the description. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh. And sorry, my daughter is trying to call me. I am going to. Hey, Meg! I'm not going to add a line that says Gutak hates his fans. Sorry, I gotta text my daughter. I should have expected her to call as soon as she gets off work every day. I just texted her. I'm live right now. Yeah, I saw your message that your head was pounding. I was checking to make sure that none of you, well, everybody who I regularly listen to, I was checking to make sure they weren't planning to start a stream because I did not want to overlap. But when I saw you said that, then I figured I was good. No one else is planning to start soon that I know of. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Thank you for letting me know that. Maybe I should increase the gain on my mic, but yeah, my mic looks about like where I want it. It's just that was too loud. Okay, good. Yeah, I do not have a headache. I do have a cough, so I will try and probably fail to mute before I'm going to cough. So I did not intend to advertise on stream in general. Like, that's boring for people to watch. But it's also boring to have almost no one in the stream chat. But if you guys have anything you'd like to ask me, feel free. Or if there's anything you'd like me to do other than give you $100, Coyote, that's off the table. But other things, if there's other things you'd like me to do, just let me know. And I'm guessing now that I said that, you're going to come up with something else ludicrous, like giving me $100. I didn't mean to go to my den. That's not what I meant to do. We'll go to Grande. There we go. And then I do. Actually, if you'd like, I have a picture of her queued up because I showed it on the previous stream. Just a second, and I will show you. I am going to get over here. See, make them think that it's Gutak talking if they don't pay attention closely. How bad did that pick up the cough when I just yanked my microphone out of the way instead of muting? So Meg, you haven't seen the tried the GuFact command yet. Okay, wait, I was gonna do the picture of my dog, Elfin. Oh, this is her as a puppy. It's the one I still had up. It's not plural. And then I have this is her closer to her current age. My daughter took these pictures. Yeah, she is a golden doodle. Uh, I mean, probably not on stream, but you could show it to me in DC. I don't think there's a way for you to put it on stream. I mean, you could give it to me in DC, and I could put it on here if you wanted. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't have to ask permission to send me a picture on Discord. You can just do that. Mm-hmm. So, get back to the... Some of those GuFact things are intended to spark conversation, but they haven't sparked as much conversation as I'd hoped. Also, I did not ask Bri permission to use a picture of the masterpiece she made me on my stream, but I'm pretty sure she doesn't mind. Aww. Yeah, so I was I was went about almost 2 years where I did not have a regular job. I did a little bit of contract work in there, but most of the time I was just unemployed. Looking for work, not having any luck. This was quite a few years ago. And when I finally got work again, and I got a good job, in the meantime, we had built up, and you'd learned how to really be tight with our money, but we still had built up some debt just to keep eating and paying the bills. We hadn't missed any bills, but we had built up some credit card debt. And when I got a regular job and we finally put out a budget, we realized that our credit card debt, all we could afford was the minimum payments, with me working a bunch of overtime. And the interest was going up faster than we were paying it down, even without us charging anything new. So we finally decided to file, I don't remember which one's Chapter 7 or Chapter 11, the one where they just forgive the debts, basically, and take everything you own. But oddly, it was fortunate that our house the housing market had dropped, so we didn't have very much equity on our house, so we were able to keep the house and exclude it from the bankruptcy. Whereas if there had been equity on the house, we would have had to either take out a loan on the house to pay things off or sell the house in order to file bankruptcy. But fortunately, we did not have to do that. When we got into the court, the judge said this was the most black and white case of bankruptcy he's ever seen. This is what it was made for. So, hey, Wolfie. So we ended up filing bankruptcy. It was not fun. I'm not proud of the fact, but it was necessary. After that, we did learn a lot about how to be tight with our money and really smart with our money through all that. And after that, we started working on paying off the house. Oh yeah, we're good. We're really good, actually. We now, we had no debt for a long time. We took out a loan on our house to buy a new house. And so right now we have a loan, but only until we get our old house ready to sell and sell it. Which I'm supposed to be doing, but instead I'm at home because I'm sick. And that means I get to stream. If I was well, I probably wouldn't have started streaming until later this week or next week. So, Meg, did you want me to show off your dog to the stream? Or is that just for my benefit? Okay, I can do that. Just a second. I am doing better at muting my coughs than I was. There we go. Is that coming through the... That's not lined up right. There. I'm from Ohio. It's not a big... Not a big secret. I mean, I'm not telling you where in Ohio, so... I think I've told people that before anyway. I think your girl would be more famous if you had her on your stream than on mine. I have a few less subscribers than you do. I mean, I'm working on it, but I haven't been doing this very long. Now, I just got to remember that that button that I have labeled Elfin doesn't currently have a picture of Elfin on it. Oh. I should probably get over there and actually accept that buddy request. And I let Gutak time out, which means I'm standing there without Gutak over me. So people won't know who's actually streaming if I tell them. Not that anybody's been coming anyway from my advertisement. I'm not the best at advertising these things while I'm doing stuff. What? Well, thanks for stopping by, Wolfie. So yeah, apparently that does work. If I pull up the right thing comes up from the command. It does spark a conversation, but it's mostly just me talking, which I guess makes sense because I'm the one streaming and talking. Okay. Yeah, when I started that, it wasn't intended to be a tradition. It was just an idea I had one year. And then it became, you know, required. Oh, it's fun. One year they were really into Attack on Titan. So I made the wrapping paper wall with characters from Attack on Titan standing on top of it, and they were the Titans. I started it because we had a lot of old wrapping paper we didn't want. And I'm like, you know what? I can have fun with this. Then, yeah, we've done a lot of fun things for Christmas. I think I talked about this before. It's on a different one of the facts, but a different stream. But my kids got into why am I forgetting the name of the game? Skylanders. Are you guys familiar with Skylanders? So they were into Skylanders, and I mean, it's still fun. I wouldn't mind playing it again, but I was at Toys R Us, and they had the Hex, which, if you don't know, she's like an undead Skylander. She's got this big orb that she carries above her head on the figure, and she's actually not a great character. I mean, as far as how effective. Yeah, I know, Toys R Us. But they had her on sale for 99 cents, and they had 1 million of her. Nobody was buying her because, yes, it's the figures you put on this little portal, and they appear in game, and then you play as them. And when they die, you can put in another figure, and the number of lives you have in the game is based on how many figures you have. It was actually on the available on Xbox, PlayStation, and Wii. They had it on all the platforms, and the figures, of course, could work on any platform. We had both PlayStation and Wii versions of it. PlayStation, I don't remember which number. Yeah, the Disney version wasn't nearly as good of a game. It was cool that they were Disney characters, but the game, just the interaction wasn't the same. But anyway, so they had these hexes for sale for 99 cents, so I bought them. Like, all of them. And that year for Christmas, we always do a big Christmas. We have lots of gifts, especially when they were younger, and the things they were asking for were less expensive. That means more packages. But that Christmas, every other gift that each of them opened was a hex, and they had hex in their stockings. By the end of that day, they had just an army of hex figures. And from then on, whenever they played Skylanders, if things went badly, they brought out the undead hordes. It's like, all our characters died, now we're going to bring in the undead. It's like we're just animating everybody who died, and now we're going to use them. And they all looked the same, so it saved levels and stats on the figures, so they never knew how powerful of a hex they were getting, but it didn't really matter. If they got a low level one, it would just die, and then they'd get another one. And a lot of the hexes got leveled up really far because everybody else dies, and by the time you get to the boss, you're fighting with just hex. And one of the hexes is going to get all the experience for the boss. You know, my daughter still has a bunch of the Skylanders. And she was talking about maybe getting them back out again, and just for fun. I wish they hadn't. I mean, they got too greedy with it. The later games, they kept trying to add more gimmicks to make you buy more figures. But they could have just kept releasing good, solid games without any big forced buy new figure gimmick to be able to play it. And made money on the games. They were still charging as much as anything else. Oh yeah, we definitely do family game nights, but we don't have them on a regular schedule. Except every other week, Dungeons & Dragons is a family game night, because at this point, all four of us play, along with two of our friends that we've been playing D&D with forever. And then on the alternate weeks, it's just me and my older daughter and some of our friends. It was my wife, but she bowed out of it because she's gotten too busy with her job. So that way she has every other weekend to use for her job. Or for just whatever she couldn't get done because of her job. Do you have a different console besides the Wii? Because they made them for every console. You could possibly just get a copy of the game for a different console. Oh, well, that stinks. Hi, Mixes. Yeah, stream delay. I hadn't even paid attention, but you're right. It's way better. I'm going to say something in the game and see how long it takes to get on that. Wow, that actually is really good. I hadn't even realized how good I got the stream delay. And the quality still seems fine, right? It looks fine on my laptop. I keep letting Gutak log out, time out, because I'm not paying attention. And then it's just my alt standing there and nobody knows who I am. And every jag I get is just AJ Classic Rocks. I'm wondering if some of these jags are people asking how to find my stream, but I don't know and I can't answer anyway. Yeah, that was fun. My friend was... honestly, I'm surprised he didn't get me in a lot of trouble. He was a very big guy, and he looked a lot like Wesley from The Princess Bride, to the point that we just dubbed him Wesley, and I don't remember what his real name was. We only ever called him Wesley. He hadn't seen Princess Bride. And... no, I did not. I was working towards my bachelor's, and then I dropped out. I was studying. Okay, this was I started college in '95, and I had decided that I liked writing. So my mom's advice was to find a job that I could actually make good money and support a family as a writer. What I wanted to do was be a scriptwriter for video games. But in 1995, that wasn't really a thing. The programmers were just writing their own scripts. And so she told me that's not a real job. I need to get a real job if I ever want to be able to support a family, which I knew I did one day. So, okay, this is crazy. This person can advertise their TikTok with mom02773, and AJ's fine with that, but I can't say Gutak. So anyway, so I decided, okay, I'll start a degree in print journalism in 1995 as the internet was taking off. That was a bad idea. This was not a growth time. So I worked for the school paper and discovered that for the most part I hated writing for newspaper articles because the writing style required is really not fun. So I decided about halfway through my second year that I definitely did not want to stay in that degree, but the thing was, after my first semester, I had a full tuition scholarship. They gave it out based on solely on my SAT scores. They clearly didn't look at my grades because I didn't have bad grades, but not that kind of good grades. So my first semester, I was supposed to have a 3.45 GPA to keep my scholarship, and I had 3.41, so they put me on probation. And then my second semester, I went down to 3.3 something, and I lost the scholarship. I went back the next year on loans, which was sort of dumb, but also that's when I met Akara, so I don't mind that I did that. That was worth it for that. I realized I hated the job. I hated the general ed. I didn't like my mastery, my major. The only class I really enjoyed was the class on radio, which was just, actually not that different from streaming, now that I think about it. Maybe I should have figured out I would like this a while ago. And the person on there told me I had a good voice for radio. The professor there. But I dropped out, and then as soon as Alcara graduated, because she got her bachelor's, shortly after that we got married. Because how we met's a totally different story, but it was not likely to have happened had I not been going there, even though we didn't meet at school. That wasn't the story that I was supposed to mention based on that last GuFact either. Yeah, it's true. I could keep going too, but I sort of, if I don't see input from people for a little while, then I don't know whether they're actually interested in what I'm saying. I don't want to just bore the chat. Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, your previous questions have not been very helpful anyway, Coyote. No offense, but at least you asked for something ridiculous, so I didn't take you seriously. Although maybe not as ridiculous as it sounds, considering that I watched Cammy get $200 in donations earlier today. Yeah, I know you have, Lonnie. I've noticed you've shown up for all of them. I appreciate that. Yeah, she got a $50 donation. Then someone else gave a $50 donation. Then the first person gave a second $50 donation. And then a third person gave a $50 donation. She literally was crying, which, I mean, who wouldn't be? That was also the person who did the $100 total is planning to do this to other streamers. So I don't know who all is going to. I do know who's going to be the next target, but it was why am I forgetting the name? Not of the next target. It was Vanilla Sugar who did it. I think that's a female. I don't know for sure. But I went by, during the stream, I went by Cammy's den, and Vanilla was in there, and asked me if I should if she should buy a membership because her membership had expired in Animal Jam. I'm like, you just spent. This was before she spent the second $50. Just spent $50. She's like, yeah, but friends come first, which I thought was amazing. So I gave her enough sapphires to buy a membership that way because, I mean, that's nothing compared to what she just spent. And then she also donated $10 on Kitty's stream and apologized that she didn't have much to spend, which is because she just put $100 down. Yeah, I wonder why you only have $10 left. She wouldn't have had the $10 if I had given her the membership, I imagine. The sapphires for it, so. But, yeah, then she asked me, then she offered to donate to me, and I'm like, no, you don't need to donate to me. I'm not even monetized yet. I just started, and there's other streamers need the money more. I imagine she'll get back to me eventually if she's going to seriously do this I don't remember if she said every week or every month. But I don't think the 100 was normal either. I think her plan was 50. But I don't know for sure. It was crazy. It was an insane stream. Like, also, once that happened, everybody started giving, spikes and stuff to her because everybody was getting on board. And Elfin wants to be part of the stream, apparently. She's trying to climb up on my lap. Or it is 8 minutes past her dinner time, and she wants me to feed her. That's probably what it is. So, I am going to see how good this headset reaches. And, yeah, I don't know that I can focus the cam. The only camera I have is the one built into the top of my laptop. So it's sort of hard to aim. If I had a camera that actually could be aimed, I would do that. But let me say something here again. Yeah, I also need to get one of those extra monitors for my laptop, so I actually have a little bit of real estate and I don't have to tab between things while I'm streaming. But I'm getting the dog's food, so if you're saying something, I am no longer in front of the computer, and I just hope that this headset works this far away and you can still hear me. Let me give her some water, too. If you guys can't hear me, well then you're gonna wonder why I got silent, and you'll figure it out when I get back. Oh, excuse me. When I get back. I think it'll be fine though. This house has a very open floor plan. I love it. But I don't have to go very far. Plus I'm streaming from the living room because we have... Okay. Was that good the whole time I was gone, or did I cut out? Okay, good. I'm back. But... I forget what I was saying, but I was just rambling on, so I didn't have dead air. So do you guys have anything else you want me to talk about, or you want to do, or if you want to ask anything? I guess that would be what I talk about if you were asking. That's a little redundant. Oh, someone's in my den. Should I go see who's in my den, or is it just one of you guys, or... Okay, well... Oh. So... There is a 30-second delay on that, which is... Some of those facts are going to be things that you guys already know, because most of the people here know me somewhat well. Because nobody from Animal Jam responds when I try to tell them to come. It's probably because I'm not saying, hey, get free stuff. Because I have given some things away on my stream, but I'm not doing a every X subscribers you get something free. Oh, I just realized I've got another dog pic to show people. Well, two actually. I'm not going to be able to put these all on the screen at once. Well, maybe I will actually. I'll just do them one at a time. I'll just put the pictures on and let you tell whose pictures they are. And when I say you, I mean whoever sent these, because your name is different than your YouTube name, and I don't know who goes together, but they're Oakley and Jax. And I just saved them on the wrong computer. Just a second. Oh. Hey, Kit Kib. Sure. I have spring egg planter I'm not familiar with, but it's definitely worth more than that junk that I had on trade, which I actually only had on trade because I was going to trade. I just left it on trade, so next time I needed to move artwork over to my alt, I could just trade for it. But okay, somebody wants to give me something, I'm fine with that. Okay, now let me get this art on the computer I'm actually streaming from, because that's a little, I mean these photos, because that's a little more helpful. And we'll just do dog photos. Oh, this is a... Why am I forgetting the breed name? Is this a Papillon? Okay. Sorry I didn't make it to the mute that time. Okay, where did I save those to? Because I thought I just saved them to here, but it's not showing. Okay, I must have saved them to the wrong directory. Where is it trying to save them to by default? We'll just resave them rather than try to find them. It's a weird thing, at least on desktop Discord. If you zoom in on the picture, it saves the image, the actual original image file, and if you don't zoom in and try to save it, it saves it as a WEBP at a lower resolution. Okay. Okay. Here's the, I believe that's a Papillon. It looks like a Papillon to me anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I don't know whose name these go with in chat, because it's a totally different name on Discord. But actually, that one is named Oakley. Yeah, of course you can send yours. We'll just do a pet. If that's what you guys want to do, we'll do a pet stream. And this one is Jax, Jax. Okay. Okay, so I have missed a few. I guess there's not really a lot to say about the service dog. We don't need a service dog. My older daughter was interested in learning to be a dog trainer, so we started volunteering to take care of service dogs for a relatively local organization that trains service dogs for children and vets. The military kind of vet, not the ones who take care of animals. And this one stayed with us, and she just started barking when she heard unfamiliar noises, and they decided that was a problem and decided to fail her out of the program. It's the only problem she had. She's a great dog. She still barks if she hears something she doesn't know what it is, but she only barks once to alert us. Maybe twice. So we chose to adopt her, which was not cheap actually, but no more than you pay for any. Most dogs are expensive. And yes, I do go to the gym multiple times a day. Even more often if I accidentally eat mushrooms. See, those are connected. Okay, let's see who else has sent me pets. Okay, the next person's going to have to send 4 pictures because now I have 3 from mixes. We're going up 1 picture every time. I guess that's how we're doing it now. This will take just a second. I'm not even watching the game now. I'm probably going to time out. Okay, this, just a second. This dog is probably a bit of a trickster. At least going by the name. That's the wrong one. Hi, you're not the one dog I meant to put up there. We'll... Okay, I need to downsize this picture. Really good resolution on these, by the way. I appreciate the quality. But I have a feeling it's going to do that when I open each one. Yes, that's Loki. It's a good thing Elfen's not watching the screen. She also barks at animals on TV. One more Loki. We got a repeat message, huh? That's the first time I've gotten a repeat. There's 100 entries that it randomly chooses from. Okay, now coyotes. Oh, we've moved past dogs. I wasn't serious when I said there had to be 4 pictures, but I understand. It takes a second. You know, other people gave us pictures, multiple pictures of one pet. You just have lots of pets. My older daughter would approve. It's funny, she learned to, she became a service dog trainer. And then she left that job because, well, she liked the job. She liked the work she was doing. She did not. The management became a problem there. And now she doesn't even have a dog. Yeah, it does look like he's gonna eat the food. Maybe that's his food. I don't know whose food that is. Okay, I did not keep track of it. This one is... I guess this one is onion. Is this onion? Did I get that right? And that would make this one bogey. We're going across. then we have Flapjack. Looks like you've got a nice habitat for him too. It's a good size terrarium. Did I say that was, yeah, Flapjack, and this is Puff. Who has taken over your phone? I mean, unless that's Puff's phone. I assume it's not Puff's phone, because that would be strange. Oh wow, we're leveling up here. Now I'm a little jealous of this one. Okay, this is taking a minute to... This is gonna be so... This is gonna be so big. I'm gonna have to scoop size this down so much, that picture.
I'm not sure. I ate lunch late, so I'm not really hungry. Do I want to pick it up? No.
Just a second. I'm gonna mute for just a second. Okay, so I muted for a second to talk to my daughter. Okay, we're moving on to the next animal. Oh, I guess I should say something about what anybody's saying in chat. If there's anything... Oh, hi, Crystal. I need to downsize the image again. Because some pets are bigger than others.
Oh my goodness.
And I am jealous. I have never got to ride a horse. I've always wanted to.
Yeah, Mom, we know.
Yeah. Our car is yelling from the other room. I briefly owned a pony. I'm like, yeah, great for you. That was before I knew you. Well, that didn't come in as big as I thought it would. So this is Echo. Echo, Echo, Echo. Did you come up with the name Echo because it's so fast that you can, I don't know, hear it again? That didn't work. That was a... Yeah, this looks like you've got horses big enough that I could actually ride one. Oh, well, we'll just leave that up while I log back into the game, because it timed out while we were doing this. I am about 6'2". Yeah, I'm tall, so it's part of why I haven't ridden a horse, because the horses I would have had an opportunity to ride, I was too big for. Not that I've had many opportunities, but
I don't have a picture.
okay, we have more elfin pictures coming because my daughter is sending them to me. I don't know why she's not getting in the chat though, because she probably has things to do in her life.
Yeah, I'm like about to go leave to watch anime with my sister.
Oh, she's about to go leave to watch anime with my other daughter.
So she's so cute.
Are you guys ready for a, well, I guess I'll do this one last.
Now, I did not create that image. That is definitely an AI generated image.
Did I not, did I miss pictures that I show? Did I miss showing something, or? Oh, there's a lot. There's more. You sent a lot of pictures. Okay, I will get back to those. I didn't realize how many more came in. I only got like one picture of each horse too. I don't know why it didn't load them all at first. Maybe because they're really high quality images. And it was loading them still when I started downloading. I will get back to those in a minute.
Okay, I also sent you 2 of syrup.
Oh.
Just go ahead. But you should do hers first, please.
Okay. So I'm going to give you some more pictures of... Yeah, I've just been throwing in my download folder, but it's just to make it fast. Okay, I'm going to start by showing you our my guinea pig's turtle. If anyone doesn't know, Guinea Pig Rocks
My guinea pig
is
turtle.
my
That's what you
daughter's
just
name.
said. My guinea
So
pig's
when I
turtle.
say guinea pig's turtle, I mean my daughter's turtle, not a turtle belonging to a guinea pig.
That's kind of funny. Syrup.
Yeah, his name is Syrup, which is a reference to what?
The anime bow furry,
Oh, to Bofuri,
which is an anime.
which is an anime. If you know what that is, then you know that, and if you don't know what that is, then
You don't care.
you have no idea what a Bofuri is. So why do you care? That one's a bit bigger than the other one. Picture, not the turtle.
Just like sliding around.
Yeah, we found Syrup in Gatlinburg, outside our resort, and judging from how he reacted to us, we were pretty sure that he was a pet that someone just let loose in the wild. And he clearly didn't know how to be in the wild. but he was very friendly. So we kept him. Okay. Then I have more pictures of Elfin. You get to see more my dog because it's my stream.
I love how they're just talking about horses still.
Ooh, and this is a guinea pig hand reveal.
Oh my goodness.
If I can get this thing to fit on the screen. It's still too big. There we go. So hand reveal for my daughter.
Why? That sounds so weird.
Do you guys want me to just go back to the horses? Because I feel like you're much more interested in the horses, which is fine.
How many people are even watching your stream, Dad?
Okay.
No.
You like the dogs. Okay. It's just the same dog at this point, but I have a few pictures of her. Let's see, this was the... Did I just load the same picture? I just loaded the same picture. There she is. On the bed, which obviously belongs to her.
It is. I share it with her sometimes.
And then this one, we are you guys ready? We've got a face reveal for my daughter.
Tell me that it's just a...
You guys ready for that? Well, I don't even know why I'm trying to stay logged in. This is the work of my daughter and
AI.
ChatGPT.
Yep.
She took a photo and kept giving prompts for it to modify it until it looked like Studio Ghibli art of her and the dog. Yeah, that's exactly what she was going
Yeah,
for. Studio
that's
Ghibli
what
drawing.
I wanted.
I'm amazed how good it came out. It's great.
It took hours. Oh my god, it was so hard.
But yes, she said she spent hours getting this to generate, and I'm amazed that she got it to look that good from an AI.
Hi, baby.
I mean, she doesn't have an extra finger or anything, which is what I'm used to
My
from
hand
AI
is
pictures.
normal.
Look, it's you. You're on stream.
Don't show her. If she sees a dog on stream, she's just gonna bark.
But it's her. Look, you're on stream.
Come here. A dog just got. Oh, I don't even have that up. Okay, she's not staying. I was gonna try to get her on camera, but it's not gonna work. Once I get a camera that's an actual camera, we'll worry about it. No, she doesn't want to do it. She just had shots a couple days ago. She's not super energetic yet. Okay. Oh, the Cat Returns is good. All the Studio Ghibli movies are good. I mean, to be fair, I'm not familiar with a Studio Ghibli movie that isn't good. You work well as an overlay, though, so they can't see what I'm typing in. Okay, now I have more horse pictures.
Yes, he is. Say yes. You are gonna see that. You're gonna see it with Mom and me.
The live action
How to
what?
Train Dragon.
Oh, how did... Okay. That was too many letters. I didn't know what it stood for,
How
but
to
yes, we're
Train Your
definitely...
Dragon.
We've already got it on the calendar. We are definitely seeing that.
Oh, my Alcara's is Princess Mononoke. Mine is Spirited Away.
Yeah, Alcara's is also Princess Mononoke. And Guinea Pigs is Spirited Away. And...
Small Dinos is House of a Castle.
Okay, Small Dinos is Howl's Moving Castle. So we have... I know everyone's favorite, except I have no idea. I'm really bad at choosing favorites of things. Okay, I'm trying to save these pictures. And I'm trying to make sure I just save the ones that I didn't already show you, but I might. Sorry, didn't make the mute that time. You've only seen... You need to watch more Studio Ghibli. I mean, I would make that a priority. Unless, of course, you haven't seen all of My Little Pony, in which case that needs to be the priority. But... Okay, I've got the rest of the horse pictures downloaded. Let's start putting those on there. I have no idea how far down I need to go to get to horse pictures. Oh wait, it'll be above the... It'll be here, I think. Yes, and we're back to massive resolution. Giant photos. This is an animal jam. These are animal stream. These are animals, so it counts. Okay, it loaded this one small. I'm not sure why. This might be low resolution. It might have saved the thumbnail instead of the whole picture. It still looks decent. The clip looks good. Yep, you guys are using horse words. I've heard, but I don't really know. Oh, clip just means the cut. I gotcha. And pasterns are those people who talk to you about God, right? You had to retire her. She doesn't even have tires. She's a horse, not a car. I had to retire my car a little while ago. I was gonna get in an accident if I didn't. They were really bald. At some point, someone's going to show up and be like, what on earth is this stream? If someone actually shows up. Or it'll just be the for you guys and me, which is fine. I'm not going to hit 100 subscribers with 4 people watching, most of whom I think were already subscribed. But that's okay. Okay. There's a person on this one. Yeah, that is a really good picture. Oh, that's you on there? Cool. Partial face reveal. Not really much. It's like shadow and a chin. A little bit of an ear. Sorry. Didn't get it muted that time. Oh, hi Cammy. We've just been doing pet reveals. Everybody's sending me pet pictures and I'm putting them on the screen. That counts because it's animals, so it counts as an Animal Jam stream. That's what I've decided. Next, I'm gonna, I know, to make this right, give me a second, I'll make sure this counts as an Animal Jam stream. It's one thing we gotta have. Oh, I've got a whole bunch of new pictures to show. To download and show. Just a second. I will get to those. This image is used without permission, so I hope I don't get a copyright strike for throwing an image on the screen, but I think I'm okay. There we go. Animal Jam. We have animals, now we have jam. It's officially an Animal Jam stream. How many of you knew that's what I was going to do? I am downloading more pictures. It will take a minute. See, no, if I planned ahead, I could say, hey, we're going to do a pet stream. Send me all your pictures of your pets, and I'll do a stream scheduled for... Yeah, I planned it. This is the first stream that I planned ahead at all. I scheduled it for 5 o'clock. I started prepping it at 4:49. So that was me planning ahead. Yeah, I'm gonna have to organize these later or something. And by organize, I mean just copy them all into a folder, and then that's where they will be probably ignored forever. Okay. Let's get this jam off there. Oh, right. I start with the picture above strawberry jam. That's easy. Oh, another big one. See, if I did plan ahead, which you don't expect that to happen, but if I did, I could have all these sized properly and maybe even set up a slideshow. I assume there's a way to do that. Still too big. There we go. I like the angle on the wide angle camera there. That is a pony. That is an interesting style. Yeah, he's got some serious eyebrows. I feel obligated to keep the game online so I can still call it an Animal Jam stream. But, yeah, no one's paying any attention to the game. Wait, gonna dye them? Okay. Root's a tree. Yeah, that was just luck. I've got this on a random shuffle. So... Was this horse a birthday gift? It's got a bow on its head. It's somebody's face reveal. We just don't know who. Friend face reveal. Okay. You know, it could be you and we wouldn't even know. Wait, if it was Christmas, why are there just horses? There should be a hippopotamus. See, now it made me think that the horses were the Christmas present, which would be a lot cooler. And not terribly practical as a Christmas present. That's not a thing you should just be surprised with. It should be in most cases. If you're going to be the one taking care of the horse, I think you should be part of getting the horse. Okay, it's not called... on a horse, the ponytail is on the back. I'm pretty sure about that. Not on top of the head, but coming off by the butt. That's where the ponytail is. I don't know a lot about horses, but I think I know that much. Oh, we found the hippopotamus. I'm laughing too much at my own joke. Did we run out of animals? No, I've got 4 more. Nope, I've got multiple messages here. I guess not. So, give me a second to save a few more. Entertain yourselves by whatever means you wish to. I don't want to deal with a Discord server. I'm trying to make this as little work as possible. I like to be lazy. I'm on everybody else's Discord servers. When I was planning to start this, I was telling people, okay, I'm not going to do the Discord server, I'm not going to do the other social media, I'm just going to stream. Okay, now this is music that should be when we're doing horses. Oh, Cammy's missing her own dogs. Because I assume she's going to listen, but not be able to look. I do not know names. I just have pictures. And they're from Cammy, so. Yep, and this is yours too. This one's so cute. Okay, it's on the driveway, that's good. Although it is the driveway. You should wait till you're on the parkway. That's safer, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, so many horse pictures. You guys are just trying to make me run out of hard drive space. Also making me come wish I could visit the horses. I would love to come ride Echo, but I'm not sure that's a practical suggestion. There's a little bit of reality involved there. Well, I'm from Ohio. That would give you at least a vague idea of where I'm from. If you don't know how far Ohio is, it's probably too far. Oh, hey, I logged out. I'm not going to bother logging back in right now. I have 5 more messages after these horses. This is just going to be all night, isn't it? We're just going to keep looking at animals all night. And that's not a complaint. Not exactly what I was expecting the stream to look like. Okay, does that... Oh wait, yeah, I can look at the... I like this picture. Okay. Distance isn't the only issue here. Most, if not all of you, are my daughter's age. It would look a little weird if I showed up. Okay, you know, that makes a lot of sense. And why did it take this long for one of us to think of that? Although at this point... Oh, Cammy's using speech to text. Cammy, can you do me a favor while you're driving? If you pass anybody, can you roll down your window and yell at them that I'm live so that they get on? Let's do a little advertising. First time I've been on this side of that suggestion. I've said that a number of times that I was going to do that while I was... What happens if I do this? Oh, it still keeps the con. I was wondering if it would just stretch it. I'm not... Gold, you know I'm a guy. How can I be a horse girl? And welcome to the stream. This is still Animal Jam. We're looking at pictures of animals right now. Earlier, I did have a picture of Jam. So it totally counts. Okay, so when you could just see the hat and a little bit of hair, did anybody think that was the jockey and not the horse? Okay, this didn't load. Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong image. Why am I having trouble getting this one to load? Okay, I'm gonna try pulling a different picture in here. I guess it's having trouble with that photo. See if I can get the previous photo to load again. There it goes. I think it was just loaded entirely off screen. $230 for a hat? That seems like a lot. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I've never spent that much on a hat, or I don't know if I may have spent that much on like a suit coat. Okay, let me see if I can get Discord to load here. Cody, I'm going to say I allow it when you ask if this counts as a pet. I will allow it, and that is really cool. And I will try to get that. I will try to get that on screen. And no, not add a scene, add a source. Browser. No, not browser source. Browser source tries to open this weird browser window. I forgot. Let me get rid of that. I want to put I've done this before. I want to do window capture. Okay, I gotta shrink this a little. I thought that might be a face reveal. But you sent the picture, so I assumed you were okay with it. That's definitely toothless. No, it says also a face reveal underneath. I hadn't read that far. I also didn't even see this one here till now. How many photos are back here that I haven't shown yet? Oh, no, that's where we left off. Okay. Nobody sent me anything that I'm not supposed to show on stream, right? Before I click through to other people's messages that I haven't looked at yet. Oh. Hi, Bubbles. Bubbly Bubbles. I don't know when you got here. I've been looking at photos and not looking at chat very much. This is turned into a Animal Jam stream in that we're looking at animals, and I did include one picture of Jam. Hi! I'm not actually even logged into Animal Jam right now for this Animal Jam stream. We're focusing on the animal part. Everyone's been sending me Discord messages with pictures of their pets. Okay, who do we have here? I'm pretty sure it's April right now. July's like 3 months away. But who's the horse? Wait, she's only a quarter horse? What is her other three? What are the other 3 quarters? Is she like part zebra, part giraffe? What? Oh, we have video now. We're getting fancy. It's not lagging for me, but... Okay, did I just go through the whole set? I went through that whole set. Well, there's all sorts of people in this one. Why is that not zooming in further? Looks like a good team. Although the pictures are bigger before I click on them and zoom in. So I'm not sure why I'm clicking on them and zooming in. Okay. Lonnie, those are for this, right? Because I haven't seen you say anything for a while. I want to make sure that before I click on this, that this is actually intended for the stream, and I'm not clicking on a message that could be anything. Okay, good. That is a cute picture of half a dog. And that is almost the same picture. What happened to the other half of the dog? Yeah, why would dog sledding be bad? It's like people think animals shouldn't do work. But they have a much more fulfilling life if they've got a job to do. Much like people. Okay. Now that is a cat move. That's not a dog thing. That's supposed to be a cat thing. I think your dog is confused. Okay, can someone explain the little yellow goldish dot on the dog's head? Why would he think he was a cat? Why would you want if you could be a dog, why would you want to be a cat? Okay, there's a sticker on the dog's head. Any particular reason or just cuz why not? It's fun to stick stickers on things. Oh, his reactions. Good reason. It's fun to mildly torment your pet. Hey, he's got some good teeth in there. Okay, so the little paw covers to keep his feet from getting too hot on the pavement are great, but if he sits like that, his butt's going to get too hot on the pavement. Oops, I meant to just hit next. Oh, this one looks spooky. And very low resolution because it was the middle of the night. Is this a cyborg dog? Do you have flashlight eyes? I think this is the wrong stream for this dog. You should be showing this on Alien Jenna's stream, because that's clearly not from this planet. Like, seriously. What is going on with these dogs? That's... That does not look like a Pegasus. How is it flying? I mean, are there wings under there? And even if there are, the wings have to be out to fly. I don't understand how this happens. And you've taught your dog yoga. Good, there's more. I was like, I'm gonna run out. Little couch potato. I'm just hanging out here. Ooh, onion? Do you not like onion? Oh, this has sound, but I don't think I have the sound piped through to you guys. You have to let me know. Do you hear the cat? I think I just have the image, but I'm not sure. It might bring the sound in. Was there sound on the video, and would you like me to fix that if there wasn't? Okay. I will get the sound working. Just a second. I just need to add a thing to the audio mixer. Which means I just have to remember how to add a thing to the audio mixer. Oh, I have a desktop audio option. Does that do it? Does this... Okay, I can't click on the picture of it in OBS and make it do things. I have to click on the actual video. Okay, are you hearing it now? Okay, can you hear it now? I know it's playing on my end, but I don't know if that put it in. Okay, good. I just had to turn on desktop audio, which I had off before, so that if I got, like, Discord pings, you guys wouldn't hear it. Yeah, you have a very loud cat. I love the party hat. That's great. And he seems so happy about it, which I know is, that's not smiling. That's not how you interpret the expressions on a lizard, but it looks happy to me. I don't think the worm liked that very much. Okay, that doesn't even look like a real cat. That looks like one of those toy cats that's made to look ultra realistic. Okay. Do we have another thing for mixes? Yes. How does the horse move so slow like that? Okay, we finally caught up on all the animal stuff that was sent to me. Oh, okay. Well, while you're sending more, does anybody want me to do a giveaway of some sort? As I'm sure I've got something. Although I should probably actually log into Gutak so I can have something to give you. Okay, well that gives you some time. Oh, you want me to show them that? No. Just a second. What is it? Just a second, guys. This stream is going longer than I anticipated because we have so many pets to look at. So, anyway, would you guys like me to give away a thing? I can go back to actually showing AJ here. Look at that. We can have Animal Jam on an Animal Jam stream. Crazy, right? You go to giveaways. Set it for active chatters. 15 minutes. If Cammie's still driving, she'll have to talk on her phone at some point, I assume. If you guys want to say things, I've just got it set to everything is a keyword. Except it's taking its time loading. There we go. People are showing up. Let me see what I'm going to give you. I don't remember what I have, but I definitely have things. Spiky things. Let's see. Okay, guys. Would you rather have one of these two wrists, the blue or the green little wrist here, or one of these two, the orange short collar or the orange long wrist? And you guys can choose the most expensive of the four. I don't care. They're all going to be given away sooner or later. This has been a pretty long stream already, so. Give all of them. Okay. I don't know if I want to give everything I had to give away all at once. How about this? I'm going to spin. I'm going to choose a winner. And I guess Cammie is either no longer with us or incapable of saying something because she's driving or something. I don't know. But it looks like I just see 4 people. How many people does it say are actually watching the stream? How do I check that? Just on the screen here? It says 7 are watching, and I'm one of them, so there should be 6 of you. Oh, partying in my den. You having a lag party? Okay, what did Strawberry Bunny give me? A Freedom Helmet. Thank you, Strawberry Bunny. I just get these Jags. People just give me their stuff. Like, they get Freedom items, or items that are just red, white, or blue, and they just send them to me. Which I appreciate, but I thought maybe we'd do like a freedom flight sometime. Give everybody some freedom stuff. Everybody turns into a bird. Or into a penguin with an eagle hat if they can't turn into a bird. And we just wander around and recruit people. But that seems like a thing to do once I can talk in-game. Oh, so you need a red wrist, but I don't have one of those to give you right now. Okay, I'm gonna choose a winner. Well, I'm gonna let Nightbot choose a winner. Congratulations. So which one do you want? Also, what's your actual what's your username again? I didn't even realize that was you. This whole time, I didn't realize who was who. Okay. Surprise you. I'm going to give you the big one. I think collars are more valuable than short collars are better than long wrists value-wise, I think. I'm just sending this boring. Okay. Congratulations. Oh, hey, Lonnie's back. Now we have... You just missed the giveaway, but I'm going to do another one. Congratulations. What did you forget to tell me, Lonnie? How am I not buddies with you yet? We need to fix that. Okay, you got 3 choices left. You got the green, the blue, and the orange collars here. Which one would you like? That's awesome, Lonnie. I mean, not that the stuff's gone, but that that they eventually are coming back, as they can make more. I assume. I assume with boys in your name, you're male. That seems reasonable. Okay, Lonnie, you win next. Somebody said I should give them all away, right? That was the plan? Okay. You are Jammer 9Z8NR? Is that the right jammer? Okay. I thought so, but it's easy to get them confused. I have so many buddies whose name are Jammer and 5 letters and numbers. I'm assuming those were assigned at some point. I don't know. So do you want green or blue? That's what we got left. The other ones are things either that I use in outfits or that I'm saving to pay for my art assets for this. For streaming. I mean, the only thing I was going to do with them was give them away. I thought it would spread them out over over more streams than this, but okay, you guys got really good odds because there's 2 of you left. On the other hand, you had better odds before I started rolling, so. Okay. I sort of feel bad. The one who suggested I should give them all away is the only one who didn't win one. So, Crystal, what's your actual username? Are you... I want to make sure I'm right. Riley. There you are. You guys should just make your usernames the same everywhere. It's a lot less confusing. Ingoish indeed. Okay, let me get back to the... Okay, well, given that there's only one person left, I don't want him to feel left out. I'm going to find something. I'm just not sure what. How do you feel about You're the Dragon plushies? I think I have a You're the Dragon plushie. Would you like to have the You're the Dragon plushie? Or do you want me to see if I have something else? I don't have to give any of you anything. I'm choosing to. So let me know if you want this, or if I should give you something else, or I will just choose on my own. I'd rather have your input. I got a good deal on this anyway. Wiki says it's worth a den beta. I found it in a shop for 10 diamonds, so I bought it thinking I would resell it for a profit. But this works too. So everybody's a winner. Except Cammy because she's driving. And I have a suspicion that that email was supposed to be an invitation to a or that Jag. Yeah, she's live. That's why she's jagging me. Either invite me to her live or invite me to a fashion show she's doing, because she does those all the time. But I have more. It looks like I have more animals to show off. So let me get that back up. Because I sort of feel like I'm not allowed to go until we have all of the animals. So we've displayed all the animals, right? You guys had to see all the animals first. You know, if I center it this way, you get to see more. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Okay, try not to put too much stuff that'll get me copyright strikes or whatever in these. I have no idea what that would be. Too much to get copyright strike. If they say something. No. I'm really a long way from being monetized, so I'm a really long way. So it's not a big deal. Worst case scenario, I will edit the video if they say something and mute out that part of the video. But probably it won't even get noticed. What did you do to that horse's head? That poor horse. That is a crime against fabulosity. To put it in the words of Rarity. Did you trap your cat in the car at night? Somebody's unhappy. Gosh. I think I need to. That's interesting. Interesting fashion choices. Okay. Nobody send me any more pictures tonight, because I'm going to go through the ones we have, and I think I'm going to end stream because all this coughing, my throat's hurting, and my wife is being very patient with me as I ignore her to talk to a bunch of people online. And now she's leaving to get dinner for us because she's a great woman. But I was not intending to be on this long. I'm just curious. Have I gotten any subscriptions? Or you guys, everybody who came here was already subscribed? Because I am trying to get to 100. Check in real quick. I'm at 85. I think I've gotten maybe 3 this entire stream. Okay, Cybertrucks aren't ugly. I mean, they are ugly. They aren't scary, they're just ugly. That's a picture there. This looks almost like you photoshopped her head on. I always assume cats, refer to cats like the female, even though I know half of them are male. Oh, we got another person revealed here. Who's in this photo? Okay, well, I'm going to be polite and not say anything, but you're... Yeah, well, yes, I'm not going to comment. She reminds me of Chuck's sister from Chuck, if you've seen that. I mean, she reminds me of her, whether you've seen that or not. Pajamas? I didn't know horses got pajamas. He looks more like his superhero mask. Okay, it looks more like pajamas here, except only half. I honestly did not know horse PJs were a thing. You guys just like getting the most awkward pictures of your horses. And your dogs, apparently. Like, that would be... Like, the vet could use that picture to make sure the throat was okay. I find this funny because it looks like the cat's ready to full-on attack a thin piece of plastic. See, the dogs look threatening and the cat just looks funny. Okay, this dog looks like it's a cartoon with a low frame rate. And I did mention the yoga before. My gosh. You didn't just teach a dog yoga. This is an advanced class. Pizza delivery. Training for pizza delivery, I see. Is this the one we saw before? Yeah, this is the one we saw before. So that's everything. Okay, I am... Oh. Put that back on while I log back in. Not that I think it really matters. The most you'd find out is how many characters are in my password. Okay. Then I want to check something on Discord real quick. Which is why I took it off the screen. Okay. Well, at this point, it's 7:25 here. Lizzie told me she was going live at 8. And I said that if I was still live, I would send everybody over. But I don't think I'm up for another half hour of this. You guys should all go to Lizzie's stream at 8 anyway. In half an hour, even if I'm not sending you over. Call it a delayed Gutak raid or something. I don't know. I can't send you to a stream that hasn't started yet, though. That's my problem. There's probably other people streaming. I imagine there's other people streaming, because otherwise we probably would have gotten more people in here. yeah, there's a lot of other people. There's 4 people streaming. One of whom has 33 watching. One of whom has 1 watching. Do you want to stream? Yeah, Steamy's doing a 24-hour stream. Which makes you think, I can jump in there whenever if no one else is streaming. I don't need to jump in there when everybody else is streaming. I'll still catch a lot of it. That might not be the attitude that Steamy's looking for, but, Oh, I wonder if Mello rated Steamy. That would explain the high numbers there. Anyway, did you want to stream now, Mixes? We could just all go over there if you want. Or I can send you guys to one of the others, or you can find them on your own if you want. But if you want to, sure. Just, get started and DM me the link. Or I could probably find the link myself really easy. I can just go to channel. And subscribe. Because I wasn't subscribed to you before. Now I am. When you're done, if Lizzie's streaming, send everybody over there. What's this? Oh, you're just sending me the link. I already got it on my own. And as is traditional, when we do a raid, we put 5 links in. I don't know why, but every streamer does that. So I don't want to buck tradition. And if you guys know anybody who's not subscribed to me, tell them to come subscribe, because I really want to hit 100 subscribers. Probably should have liked my own video. There we go. Okay, bye. I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out and sharing all your pets.